Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the 11th ranked team, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Golden Eagles will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They've moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He knocks this one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Handoff running right. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Toss play to the outside. Powering right past the defender. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Get your eyes checked.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Golden Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The San Diego State offense on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, San Diego State. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that run?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Inside the 40. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Finding space at the 20. He's got the first down and more. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Well, the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
And the extra point is missed. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They're going to run it. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. Trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. And he's got his man open downfield. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The Aztecs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Aztecs lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the defender makes the catch, but it's ruled out of bounds, so incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. A field goal would make this a two-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a two-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Washington. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aztecs will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. And they get the second half started with a running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The San Diego State offense on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Aztecs line up on 1st and 10 now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Testing the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. It looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. We'll set up a 3rd down call.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Got it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Just trucks through the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You think you've got him right where you want him on 3rd and long, and you give up a run play for a 1st down. The offense makes you pay for assuming the pass and bailing out too quick in coverage.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Aztecs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. I'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The fourth down completion to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them the fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
It's an option look. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Davis. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
And the Aztecs looking to cash in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
No shot to bring him down. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Golden Eagles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And the Golden Eagles look to keep this drive moving. Back to throw again. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
With the catch, it's Washington. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. In the final minute here, you'd expect them to take a knee and just secure the victory. But will they? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Split backfield here. And now the running back's got it again. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.